We changed the world of beer along with hundreds of others at the time, and then thousands who followed us. And literally, American craft beer changed the way that the world looks at beer. Firestone Walker Brewing Company was part of that revolution. We didn't start it, but we definitely joined the revolution and left our mark. I'm David Walker, CEO, co-founder, co-owner of the Firestone Walker Brewing Company, Paso Robles, California. We started our brewery basically by renting a barrel room from the Firestone vineyard, and we grew out of that quickly. And during that same time, a purpose-built brewery, this one, obviously many times smaller than it is today, became available on the market. Paso Robles was already embracing breweries, and they sort of opened their arms, and we've grown into those arms over the last 25 years in an extraordinary way. So Matt Brynildson is our head brewer, and he's the vision behind our beers. He's actually been voted best brewer in the world 4 times, which is extraordinary. He's highly regarded. He obviously lives here, and his world's here, and he's an integral part, along with hundreds of others here, in making this a special place.
I was originally called to come to Paso Robles to work for the Slow Brewing Company, whose brewery was right here in this very place. 1 short year later, Adam and David came and purchased this brewery, and I kind of came along with the deal. I wasn't going to leave the brewery. I honestly feel really blessed to have come into craft beer, and especially start making beer here in California when I did, because I got to see so much of the development, so much of this incredible energy that's gone into craft beer. I always joke that, you know, the winemakers around crush or harvest time are always telling me about how hard they're working day in, day out, all night long to get the wine in. And I love to tell them that every day is crush in the brewery. We crush grain every day, we make beer every day, and we work like that 7 days a week. I'm kind of famous for saying this, but my favorite Firestone beer is Pivo Pilsner. And it's a beer that I worked so hard on, and that is recognized by other brewers as a favorite as well. So I think Pivo will always be my favorite child.
People ask me why I love what we do, and I talk about the Wonka factor, as in Willy Wonka. I mean, we've created our own world here, so when people can come here, they get to see it a little bit. So you come to the visitor center, you taste the beers, you get a smell of the brewery, maybe you take a tour, you see the brew house and some of the other elements of what we're trying to do, and then go across the road to the pub, have some beers, try some beers, and just get a sense of what a real brewery's like. Yeah, I think it's a good day out. You know, the community embraced us both as a brewery in terms of our dreams, and growing the brewery to the 3rd largest brewery in California, which is extraordinary. And for us to show up in a small town in the Central Coast, and for them to help us get there, has been visionary. You know, this area is just brimming with winemakers and food-forward folks and farmers, and I mean, there's a real focus on the good life. And you know, our brewery sits right in the center of that.